What is up, cool people? My name is Gavin, I am that cool trainer, back at you again with episode 15 of the Pokemon Red CoolLocke Challenge. Before we get too far into things this episode, I thought I would give a quick little announcement about my upcoming scheduling. I know I've been doing, or at least trying to do, 2 episodes every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. But with finals week coming up and pretty much everything else in my life is super busy lately. I don't really have time. So I thought about just doing Monday and Thursdays, still 2 episodes. But then I decided I kind of like the Monday, Thursday, Saturday schedule. So I'm just going to cut to 1 episode on each of those days. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, the whole purpose of doing it was so that I could do this with my Let's Play of Pokemon Sun. But we all know how that turned out. So there's not really much of a point in doing it anymore, other than getting through it as quickly as possible. Which is something I considered, because we would get through obviously twice as fast. But to me the pros the cons definitely outweigh the pros in this case. So I'll only be doing 1 per each of my scheduled days. Same days, just only 1 instead of 2. And with that, let's actually get into this episode. So let's do a team recap. We have Mr. Clean, level 29, same old moves that's been rocking for 10 episodes. I don't even remember what episode we got it. A lot of episodes. We have Sonic, same old, slash, sand attack, scratch, and cut. Alex, you cannot find here. This is a building. We have Alex, 29, with Pack Mirror Move, Fly, and Fury Attack. Messiah, with Takedown, Ember, Leer, and Wrap. Sirena, which I thought about it a lot between filming the last episode and filming this episode, but I did fully decide to keep Sirena. Because if you missed last episode, you should definitely watch it, because we did a couple things happen last episode. But we got a Wartortle from the Fighting Dojo in Saffron City, which was level 30. So that was a huge plus. I was so close to replacing Sirena, but I decided to keep her. But anyway, she has Water Gun, Quick Attack, Sand Attack, and Fury Swipes, and Raven with Ember, Lick, Scratch, and Rolling Kick. So here we go into Rocket Hideout. And I know we go to the next floor, or the next floor down first. I know that. But I like just clearing out these rooms first, because some of these people you don't have to fight, but in this kind of block, you need to fight everybody. It is so important that you fight everybody, because you need all the money you can get and all the experience you can get. You do not want to be under-leveled, which is apparently what Team Rocket is. Team Rocket is so under-leveled right now. We crit. No way. Okay. On this screen, it looks like there's 1 left. On that screen, there is not 1 hit point left. That is ridiculous. Oh, Parafusion. Great. We break through it though. Mr. Clean is a beast. But we are going to recall him. We're going to the Raven. Oh yeah, I forgot to do my smooth segue into, insert smooth segue here, to the question of the day, which is, are you ready for your finals week if you're in college, or just Christmas break if you're not in college? Or, you know, if you're not in school, whether it be high school or college, are you just ready for Christmas? So I know not everybody is in, of course there's no item down here, I know not everybody is in school, which school isn't for everybody, you know, I acknowledge that. College does happen to be for me. But I know a lot of really good, hardworking people who didn't go to college. Lemonade, that's helpful. That's very helpful. But I am so ready for Christmas. You can't see it, but I actually have Christmas lights up all along here. The reason I don't have them on, I set it up so I could film at night because there is actually another light under my desk up here. But the second time that I plugged in my Christmas lights that are up there, they ended up they ended up tripping a circuit. That's what they did. So I'm not doing that again. I didn't even have all that much plugged in. I had a good amount of... Why do I still have you up first? I had a good amount of stuff plugged in. I didn't have much of anything on. I had my big TV over here. My mini fridge in the back, and then some stuff over here. Because I have stuff. And then I just went to plug these lights in, and all the power in my room cut out immediately. It was kind of ridiculous. It took them until the next morning to fix it, which didn't really bother me because it was at like 10:30 at night anyway. But it was just the point. Yeah, and they said they were going to be there at 6. I ended up having to stop a janitor outside my room at around 10. Yeah, around 10 to actually page them. They didn't even get there till like 10:30. But long story short, I have these lights up here for decoration. I have Christmas lights up. I meant to bring my Christmas tree from home, but I figured that's just another thing that I have plugged in. I have a lot of stuff. Hitmonlee, that's a problem. Oh, level 21. You are fine. Man, we cannot one-shot anything today. Okay, and of course he gets the agility, so he's going to outspeed. Oh, okay, he goes for another agility. Whatever. But yeah, I'm very ready for Christmas. This semester has flown by. Maybe it was just because it was my... I need to antidote. Maybe it was just because it was my first semester at a new school. That definitely helped speed things up, just because everything was new, everything was fun for the most part. But yeah, I am very ready for Christmas. I have not done any Christmas shopping yet. Which kind of scares me, because I am a very big procrastinator. I probably won't end up Christmas shopping until the semester's over, to be honest. Because then I'll have a lot more free time. I will probably use most of my days over Christmas break to bulk record for next semester, because my next semester is crazy. If you haven't heard me talk about that in any previous videos. Well, this guy has a lot of Pokemon. Is there anybody? I don't have any sweepers. I don't have anybody that can set up. Not that there's a lot of setup moves in this game, but I don't have anybody. We'll go with Sonic, 'cause I don't think you should know Water Gun. What was I talking about? My next semester. That is right. Yeah, my next semester is crazy. I didn't get into one of the classes that I wanted, which I'm actually kind of thankful for, because that would have added an extra 4 credits and a lot of extra out-of-class time. But at the same time, it was a class I wanted to be in. It was Human Anatomy. I didn't end up getting into it because my paperwork was not filed on time. All this bureaucracy crap. But I'm still taking 2 labs and doing research, which is going to eat up a lot of my time. So at the same time, like, it has its pros and its cons. I'm glad and I'm a little disappointed, but I did get into a class which I did not have high hopes for. It's Geology 400, which basically our faculty Arbok. That's a big jump from the rest of your Pokemon. Go Messiah. But basically, Geology 400 is our faculty take turns hosting it every semester, and there's 5 of them. So like they do one every 5 semesters. They take a group of students on a trip to a geology location, pretty much anywhere they want. One of our teachers, our paleontologist, every other time he does it, he goes down to Florida, because he is also a sedimentologist who studies sedimentary rocks and limestone and all that kind of good stuff. So he takes a trip for spring break, over spring break, he takes the group to Florida. And that happens to land on my last semester here. I have been trying to convince him, been trying very hard to convince him, because he's on the fence about whether he wants to do that one again. Me and some of my classmates have been really trying to convince him to do it. But the trip next semester is to Rhode Island. We're going on a camping trip, camping out in tents and at some campground in Rhode Island the first weekend in May. So I'm very excited for that. I love camping. I love being outdoors. Obviously, because my first geology teacher said that geology, a moonstone, that's useful. She described geology as very different from all the other sciences because the world is that's a TM. The Earth is your lab. You don't do much in a lab. All of our stuff that we do is outside, and that is really proven true at all of my classes here. Alright, what do we have? Please be useful. That's not horrible. And Messiah learns it. Of course he does. Of course I will teach you Spike Cannon over Leer. Of course. That is a solid move. That is a very solid move. How do I get through? Is it this one? Right, and then I go over here. That is right. Is there another item over there? There's not. That's the next one that we have to do. Okay, so now I go to the top one. Actually, there's an item over there, I believe. So I'm going to go do this one. Aha. I believe that's a fairly good item, too. I want to say it's normally a rare candy. We can only hope that it'll be a rare candy this time. Iron. Not bad. That is, again, that is money. That is straight money right there. That is almost as much as a nugget. Oh. Oh, this takes me all the way back here. Okay, oh, whatever. That doesn't take me that long. I might speed through the longer animations of this because it does take forever. Okay. So I have done all I can here on this floor. So we'll go to this floor. There's a rocket there. There's a rocket there. I don't believe that I actually have to fight either of them. But of course I will. I just want to see what this item is first. Max Elixir. That is so clutch. That is so clutch in this kind of block. Especially like during the Elite Four. That is going to be insanely useful. How deep am I right now? I'm only 13 minutes deep. Why does everyone but me have a freaking Dratini? That's not okay. Of course. I wonder what TM30 normally is. That only Arcanine could learn it. I wonder if it was maybe... No, because... I was thinking maybe it was Roar, but I want to say that has always been TM05. I want to say it's always been TM5. I don't have any grass type moves, so we're staying with you and going low kick. I don't even know if low kick went off of weight in Gen 1. I don't know if they had a mechanism for doing that. I think that might be why it flinches. Because they hadn't fixed that yet. How much money do I even have right now? We are sitting pretty. We are sitting very pretty. Until I was gonna say until we lose to somebody, but that means it's game over anyway. So that's beside the point. I have been still playing a lot of Pokemon Sun and Moon. I will be doing, actually, this will be going out on Thursday. Of course we missed. Yeah, this will be going on Thursday. So yesterday, I actually put up a video about my first impressions of Pokemon Sun and Moon. The link will be in the outro of this video. You should definitely check it out. I think it's a pretty good video. And basically, it was just my first impressions, updates on where I am. I did finish the game. A couple of things have confused me about the game, though. Like, I understand Pokepelago. I love Pokepelago. It's so useful. Because you can really, really farm berries. But I don't understand how I don't even remember what it's called. The Festival Plaza. Yeah, I do not understand how that works at all. I haven't really read up on it too much, so that's probably why. And I've heard a lot of people say that it was pretty similar to, I don't remember what it was called, from Black 2, White 2, or Black and White. I didn't use that at all. That was before, that was right before I got into competitive stuff. I started doing competitive stuff in Gen 5. So I didn't mess with that a ton. But apparently it can be quite useful. I did win a bottle cap. I won a bottle cap from the lottery there, which apparently is really rare. So that was nice to find out. I wish I had gotten a gold bottle cap. And also, I was really disappointed. I watched a video from Verlicify, I believe is how you say it. I like all of his stuff. He's a very good YouTuber. Definitely check him out. He posts a lot of good content. I don't believe this will know self-destruct. I want to say 22 is self-destruct for him. But anyway, I watched a video by him explaining we crit the Voltorb. Amazing. Explaining exactly like the pros and cons of using the bottle caps, and it's not any faster. In fact, it's actually quite a lot slower than breeding good competitive mons once you get a good breeding base set up, which isn't all that hard if you know what you're doing. Like I went out, I spent maybe, and I know I complained about the SOS battles in the last episode. But I went out and caught a 3 IV Ditto in maybe half an hour. Yeah, it wasn't even that. I don't even know what item I just got. Oh, another TM. Is that Dig? Rap. Oh, it's Rap again. Is that 2 broken? I will save that. I will save that. Is there an item up here? Nope. But oh, it was Imposter too. That's the reason I caught it. That's the only reason I caught it, was because it was Imposter. But yeah, in less than half an hour, it was. Well, actually, the first one accidentally. The first time I did it, it struggled and killed itself, so I had to restart. So altogether, though, it took maybe, yeah, probably around a half an hour to find that Imposter Ditto. But that is with it being 2 chains. I don't know if 2 chains. I don't know if that matters. I don't know if the first one has the same % chance to be hidden ability as the 100th. I don't know. I don't know all the mechanics to that. And that's exactly what I just did. What are you doing, Gavin? Okay, so you don't want to go to that one. You don't want to go to. Okay, so we are going this one here. And I don't have to fight that guy again, but I will. Stop meddling in Team Rocket's affairs. Yeah. You guys have lots of cool stuff in here. That's the only reason I'm here. I'm not here to actually beat you because you're evil. I just want your stuff. Why is Mr. Clean still first? He's getting OP. He is wicked OP for this area. Graveler. Okay, so we're going out into Serena. But yeah, so I'm probably going to keep fishing for a, not actually fishing, metaphorically fishing for at least a 4 IV Ditto. I didn't see what they're switching in. Unless I have a safe bet. Hitmonlee. Okay. Let's try out the new Spike Cannon. Man, the animation for that looks so bad. Yeah, once you get a good Ditto and all the breeding items like a Destiny Knot, all of the power items because they also help out, and an Everstone. Once you get all of those and the Oval Charm, there's quite a few. I have all the power items. I have the Oval Charm. I don't have an Everstone yet, which I know you can get from finding Wild Boldore. So I'll probably just teach somebody Thief and catch something with Compound Eyes and do it that way. Actually, I don't know where you can find Wild Boldore. I know you can find Wild Roggenrola in a lot of places, but I don't know about Wild Boldore. Yeah. Where was I? Oh yeah. So I have pretty much all the other good breeding items. Another TM. So I'm just missing Destiny Knot, which I believe is 48 points in the Battle Royale Plaza. Acid Armor, that could be useful later. Who can learn that? Alex. Defensive Firo. The elevator doesn't work. Who has the lift key? This guy. This guy right here does. A Crabby. I made fun of myself last time for it. Why are you still out front, Mr. Clean? Wow, that was a crit. What is Crabby's defense? But yeah, once you get a good breeding base, which is mainly Oval Charm and a 4, 5, or 6 IV Ditto, breeding goes quite quickly. And I found out watching a breeding guide from Verlisify that the right below the nursery, because they changed the name from the daycare to the nursery because they don't level up your Pokemon anymore. But right below the nursery, there is like a little box of fence. Yeah, there's a little box of fence where there is a Zygarde cell normally, but if you get in that with eggs in your party, hop on your Tauros and charge in circles, that counts. That actually counts as steps. And if you have a flame, you need a flame body Pokemon too, which Fletchinder is super easy to get. So if you do that and just go in circles, because there's no really good, really long route or any way to just like spam a button, or like in Lumio City, how you could put a dime or something under the circle pad and then just leave it when you're on your bike. It would just go endlessly around the city until all your eggs hatched, which was really, really useful. But now there's this, which in my opinion is quicker. I hatched probably 20 Delmise really, really quickly, which Delmise are not the easiest Pokemon to hatch in the first place. And of course I am out of room for items. What am I going to ditch? Okay, that can go. I know there's more items in here. Escape rope can go. Because we will cross that bridge when we come to it. And this is why I might end up. Okay, that can go too. I will probably end up using one of these TMs on somebody right now. Or at least next time I find an item. Because I know I have to save one spot for the Sylph Scope that I get from Giovanni right here. Is this even the right? Oh yeah, because I need to go to the lift now. Yeah, this is the only exit. How deep am I? 26-ish minutes. So you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna fight Giovanni today. I didn't want to have to save it for next episodes, and I don't think that I'm gonna have to. So that's a plus. That's a big plus. Yep. So I've been working on my competitive team, which right now is pretty cheap because it mostly consists of Ultra Beasts and the Tapus. Tapu Bulu is a monster. Tapu Bulu is an absolute monster. All of the other Tapus are, in my opinion, not as good, but still pretty good. And then you get into the Ultra Beasts. The Ultra Beasts, outside of Gus Lord, are phenomenal. Like, there's not a bad Ultra Beast, in my opinion. Why are you... Okay, after this battle, I'm switching Mr. Clean. He does not need to lead the squad anymore. A Charmander. Yeah. Kartana has a higher attack stat than attack form Deoxys. Has higher attack than attack form Deoxys. Which is nuts. I mean, it's only by 1 base point, but oh my god, still. Its defense is also 131, and its speed, I think, is 109, which are fantastic. And Grass Steel, like, we all know what a beast Ferrothorn is, and that's because of his typing. So it's only weak to fighting and fire. And it can take physical hits reasonably well. I don't know why I went out into him for that. So it can take physical hits reasonably well. It's not going to live anything fire. Its special defense, I want to say, is like in the 30s, like maybe 32 or 33. So its special defense is absolutely horrible. But why did I do that? Well, okay, well, whatever. Then I don't have Pheromosa or Celesteela yet because I have not played through Moon yet. Okay, this is getting bad because he's tail whipping me and I don't like it. We'll go into Raven. But the ones that I do have, Xurkitree, so OP. Its defenses are pretty good. I want to say there's in the 80s, high 70s, low 80s for base. Its speed is decent. Its special attack is out of this world. It's not as high as Kartana's attack, but it's still 173, which is, yeah, the only non-mega that beats it is attack form Deoxys, which is totally insane. Gus Lord, the only good thing about Gus Lord is that it has the 3rd highest HP in the game. It replaced Wobbuffet for that. I think it's, I want to say it's like 215. Actually, take that back. It is the 4th highest because, again with the Machoke. Okay, I'm getting so easily distracted. But with, what is it? Complete Form Zygarde being 216. Complete Form Zygarde is already banned. It is already banned on Smogon. Not that everybody follows Smogon. Why did I send out Vaporeon? I don't know. Which is crazy that the meta has only officially been out for, what, a week? A little over a week at the time I'm filming this. And it's already banned. It's so broken. All of its other stats, I don't remember. I think one of its other stats goes up by like 10. What am I going to do with this thing? I have nothing for Slowpoke. Go back out to Sonic? Do you know Water Gun? See, oh, that does nothing. But yeah, Gus Lord, its defenses are garbage. The only thing, I've used it a little bit in the battle tree, and even in just the battle tree, it is so ridiculously weak. Although I did make it, see, he's going on to War Turtle, so we'll go Mr. Clean. I did fully invest HP and attack, which I admit is a mistake for Pokemon that bulky. I should have done one of its defenses and just have it been a huge wall. But its defensive stats are only base 53, I want to say. Which is terrible for a competitive Pokemon. Who haven't a Buzzwole? Buzzwole I've not talked about. Buzzwole is also another one that I fully invested in HP and attack because I firmly believe, especially well because I know I got the chance to catch 2, but like an idiot, I did not save before I encountered either of them, so I did not get one with a good nature. I did get a decent nature in Brave. I want to say it's Brave. Whatever one raises. It might be bold. It might be bold. Whatever one raises attack and lowers speed. So, because its speed would not be very good anyway, I fully invested in HP. But I believe that HP is very, very important, and there's so many slow mons in this gen. Like, there are so many slow mons in this gen. That it makes it worth it to invest in HP, because Buzzwole is going to outspeed a decent amount of things anyway. Even with that negative nature, it's going to outspeed something like a Golisopod or School Form Wishy-Washy. So, I'm okay with it. But anyway, here we go. This video is running long, and I apologize for that, but I really wanted to fight Giovanni in this episode. So here we go. What kind of voice do I want to do for Giovanni? So, I must say, I am impressed you got here. That is it? That is all he says? I was really prepared to be slightly more intimidating. Scarlett. His name is Scarlett. And he leads with a Butterfree. That is perfect. That is fantastic. What is it with Butterfree? This is the second time that happened, and on this screen it has no HP left, but on this one it has 1. That is ridiculous. I don't know why I used Takedown. I could have just used Wrap. An Abra. Who wants free experience? You do, because you're still our lowest level. Abra's defense is horrible. A Kingler. That's a problem. That is a certified problem. We'll go with Alex. I don't even know what I want to do. Why are you good leveled, but all of your cronies are horrible? See, that hit 3 times from your move. From Fury Attack, and that did nothing. Just to save damage, I'm gonna fly. Oh man. Oh man. If Alex was 1 level lower, or if I had sent out another Mon, that would have been awful. What? This cannot be. What is everybody gives me 2871. I see that you raise your Pokemon with utmost care. A child like you would never understand what I hope to achieve. I shall step aside this time. I hope we meet again. Dun dun dun. Alright. Self-scope. Alright, now let's get the heck out of here. I like how he just leaves all his people behind. What a great leader. This guy. Alright, well, I did not intend for this battle to happen. But I guess it's going to. What are we? We are at about, jeez. You know what? I planned on filming the next episode right after this anyway, so I'm going to stop this episode right here. Thank you very, very much for watching. Please, if you like this video, please like and or subscribe. If you haven't already, which you probably are if you're this far. If you didn't like it, let me know. Tell me why. So, that's pretty much all I've got for this episode, and until next time, smile you later.